The legendary number 13 of Manchester United, the first Asian player to captain Man United. The story of this man is often referred to as the legend of three lungs. He had the body of a teenager, but he ran like a horse, and when he was tackling, it was like a bull that just saw the color red. All this strength and speed in the body of this 5'9" half-human, half-beast makes us wonder, where did all of it come from? Well, with a dad who ran a butcher shop and fed him frog legs and deer blood, he couldn't really be functioning on a human level anymore. Get your snacks and drinks, because Ji-Sung Park's story is a really weird one. Weird and unbelievable. And I've got some news. Stay till the end, because there's something really powerful that I promise would be of value to you. Starting out in the streets of Seoul, South Korea in 1981, Ji-Sung Park embarked on his football journey while in elementary school. It was like watching a shooting star in the daylight. His unnatural talent was as rare as finding a diamond in the rough. And his work ethic, it was like a relentless wildfire, burning brighter than the sun, setting him apart from his peers and fueling the legend he was destined to become. But there came a teeny tiny problem. He had a small stature. Yet, here's where it gets interesting. Park's father, ever the supportive parent, ran a butcher shop. So what did he do? Pops fed his son a daily diet of exotic meats, frog legs, antlers, deer blood, the whole shebang, and the goal? To bulk Park up. But even with this meaty regimen, South Korean professional clubs still thought he just wasn't big enough. Park wasn't going to allow that. He swiftly rose through the ranks and helped his high school team win matches, earned a spot with the South Korean Olympic team, and secured an offer from Japan's Kyoto Purple at just 19. Then came the real twist. South Korea appointed Hus Hidink as their coach. This harmless move would forever change Park's life forever, but we'll get to that in a bit. First, let's talk about his early days in Kyoto. Quick one, I know we're enjoying the story, but kindly check out those tiny like and subscribe buttons down there so that you can get more stories like this. So, at just 20 years old, Park suited up for Kyoto and played 16 games in his debut season. But unfortunately, the club had a nightmare season and got relegated. Yep, the roller coaster of football. And the usual post-relegation chaos came after. Players bailed, a new manager walked in, but Park got more chances to shine. Park's journey didn't stop there. In 2001, he powered through the J2 League with 38 games and 4 goals. His club even climbed from J2 to J1, and he was far from a bench warmer. And then, out of nowhere, boom! He became a star, not just in the J-League, but on the world stage. Fast forward, and he featured in a whopping 86% of the league games, as Kyoto bounced back to the top division. That's right, in his first 2 pro seasons, he'd already been through the relegation and promotion drama, playing a crazy 56 games, and we've not even gotten to the craziest part of this story. Come with me. The stage was set for something epic. The 2002 FIFA World Cup. It was the first time this huge tournament came to Asian soil, hosted by South Korea and Japan. Park once again became a sensation as South Korea reached the semifinals, a first for an Asian country. Park, being the total beast that he is, powered through 7 intense matches, aced a crucial penalty against Spain, and even showed Portugal and Italy the exit. Remember that one goal against Portugal? Yeah, that was him. Let's dive back into club football, shall we? After his remarkable performance at the 2002 World Cup, Park's journey continued as he scored in the Empress Cup final, helping Kyoto clinch the trophy, leaving the club with the perfect farewell gift. Just 6 months after the World Cup, Hus Hidink was appointed as the manager of PSV Eindhoven, and this opened the door for Park and a few other star pupils. However, Park's early days at PSV Eindhoven were far from flawless. Injuries plagued him, and the fans wondered if he was really worth the hype. But Park, as you'll learn, is no quitter. He returned stronger after an off-season recovery. His first full season with PSV was a whirlwind of success. By 2004-2005, he had fully adapted to the Eredivisie, the major football league in the Netherlands. Plus, the departure of Arjen Robben meant more playing time. And guess what? Park's performances even earned him a nomination for the UEFA Best Forward Award, rubbing shoulders with the likes of Shevchenko, Ronaldinho, and Eto'o. This event led to the controversy. Was Park one of the best forwards in Europe, or did he simply ride on the success of more renowned teammates? Well, whatever he was doing, it worked, because it got him into Manchester United, where he teamed up with Cristiano Ronaldo. He won trophies with United, but his career wasn't without its share of setbacks, primarily due to knee injuries. These challenges even cost him a spot in the 2008 Champions League final squad, the silent hero of Manchester United. So in 2008, Sir Alex Ferguson faced a challenging decision during the Champions League final. It was a decision that would haunt him, as he chose not to employ the same tactic that had been so effective. So he left Park Ji-sung out of the final squad. Sir Ferguson had achieved remarkable success at Manchester United, becoming the most accomplished British manager, with 13 Premier League titles and 2 European Cups to his name. And despite all his triumphs, it was during the last of those Champions League victories that the selection dilemma arose. To win the European Cup is fantastic, Ferguson expressed to MUTV. It was a truly remarkable group of players with a commendable attitude and a robust squad. My predicament in the 2008 final, perhaps even a lasting regret, was leaving Park Ji-sung out entirely from the final. He had played a pivotal role, and that's the challenge when you reach these finals. No player should be excluded from the final. In Moscow, as United overcame Chelsea, Nani, Anderson, and Ryan Giggs came off the bench, while Park was entirely omitted from the squad. Even after sidelining Park for that final, a decision Sir Alex Ferguson referred to as one of the most challenging decisions in his career, Park's spirit remained unbroken. He became a more versatile presence on the wing and occasionally in an attacking midfield role. And I tell you this, Park was no ordinary winger. He was a nightmare for opposing teams. His ability to track down opponents, man-mark, and deliver crunching tackles provided a sense of security for his teammates. Fullbacks were always confident in Park's presence as he shielded them with his tireless work ethic. Plus, when it came to counterattacks, Park was the key ingredient, often teaming up with the likes of Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo to dismantle opponents. Another crowning moment of his career we have to mention occurred during the 2008-2009 Champions League semi-finals against Arsenal. At the Emirates, Park played a pivotal role in United's 3-1 victory, earning them yet another trip to the Champions League final. This was a historic moment, as Park became the first Asian player to grace a Champions League final. Now, fast forward to the 2009-2010 season, and Sir Alex hatched a brilliant plan for a crucial match against AC Milan in the round of 16. The mission? To shut down Andrea Pirlo, Milan's creative genius. Sir Alex entrusted none other than Park Ji-sung with this task. The instructions were crystal clear. Your job today is not about touching the ball. It's not about making passes. Your job is Pirlo. That's it. And Park executed that plan to perfection. His man-marking on Pirlo was incredible, and Pirlo was only able to get 21 completed passes in the second leg at Old Trafford. It was so remarkable that Pirlo wrote about it in his book, describing Park as a nuclear-powered South Korean who zipped around the pitch like an electron. Park even managed to score a goal during the tie, as United went on to win 7-2 on aggregate. These were the moments when Park truly made the difference in high-stakes games. It wasn't always about scoring the winning goal or providing assists. He was the unsung hero. Park's tenacity carried into the 2010-11 season, where he won United's Player of the Month twice in a row. And that's not all. In the 2011 finals against Barcelona, Sir Ferguson regretted not asking him to man-mark Messi, because he was the only player Ferguson thought could handle it. Park, however, disclosed that he wasn't sure man-marking Messi would have been enough. Quoting him, "We didn't go for it in the end because Barca had so many great players at the time, not only Messi. It's not easy to speak about something we didn't actually do, and there was only one player whom I really man-marked during a game, Andrea Pirlo, so I don't know what would have happened had I done it to another player." However, his journey with the club took an unexpected turn, and he transferred to Queen's Park Rangers in 2012. Despite initial hopes, Park's time at QPR was less successful, and the team was relegated from the Premier League. Park later returned to PSV on loan for the 2013-14 season, delivering impactful performances. Unfortunately, his career came to a close in 2014 due to knee issues, and he retired with a sense of gratitude and fulfillment, a legacy of unrecognized greatness. The lads in the changing room sometimes sit and laugh at the amount of work G gets through because it's just ridiculous. We just want to know what he eats pre-match and at home. He must have a different diet to all of us because the way he runs and the energy he's got is phenomenal. It's great to see and have as part of your team. He's definitely an unsung hero. G scores goals in big games. The manager just seems to pick him all the time in the big games, and he just delivers. He doesn't get all the headlines, but he's appreciated by his teammates. Rio Ferdinand's Park Ji-sung quotes, "Park Ji-sung's football journey is a testament to dedication and versatility. His trophy cabinet is filled with honors, which include 4 Premier League titles, 2 Eredivisie titles, a UEFA Champions League, and a Club World Cup. His impressive performances earned him recognition with the big names of football. Even the legendary Sir Alex Ferguson hailed him as one of the best professionals we've had here. But all this didn't just happen for Park. He made it happen. By not allowing his background or the people around him to decide who he could be, he knew who he was and chased that vision relentlessly. And that's all you need too. That stubborn attitude towards your goals. And guess what? You'll end up living your dream. Here's where we come to the end of Park Ji-sung's story. But hey, there's a lot more amazing football stories like this, just click that button up there. Yep, that one right there. Catch you later.